Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, I'm Ella and today I'm going to be filming, well you'll already know because you literally clicked on this video, but I'm going to be doing something that everyone has been begging me for, an updated doll collection. And this is going to be a big update from the last, I think this is like one of the first doll videos I ever did on this channel. And if you hear any background noise, it's because I've had my windows open because it is hot today in the UK. So yeah, I've gone a bit crazy since my last collection video. I've spent a lot of money, but I've got a lot of deals. So I'm just going to be getting right into it and showing you all my dolls, from the very first dolls I got to my latest dolls. I'm going to be telling you price. If I know what they're wearing, I'll tell you where I got the outfits from, because that's another thing I get a lot of questions about, is where I get my clothes from. Yeah, so let's just get on with it. Okay, so this is my first doll. She is Truly Me number 49, and I don't know what happened to my voice then, but she is beautiful. This was my first doll. And in case you didn't know, I'm just going to be pretending that no one's watched any of my videos and they don't know, just in case you've got any new viewers. So I got Bella, which is her name, when I was like 9 or 10, and I had been watching AG Tube. I've been watching Basil Mentos, Mixie Pixie 7, all of that good stuff, and I became obsessed with American Girl dolls. And I tracked one down on eBay after saving up my Christmas money, and my dad helped me bid on her, and I won her for £70, which I thought back then was very expensive for a doll, but it's probably a good deal. I mean, she wasn't in the best of condition. I recently recurled her hair, so if you want to go check out that video, it's on my page. And she's had a bit of a makeover, and she's just such a pretty doll. Bella is my cheerleader, girly girl. She runs all the dolls. She's in charge. She was the first here. She is literally like 11 years old now, so she's doing good. She's got her ears pierced. She came with them. Her limbs are not the best, but I recently learned how to tighten doll limbs, so she is next. But I'm just scared because I don't want to take her head off. But yeah, so this was my first doll, Bella. So my second doll is Julie. And I got Julie for my 12th birthday. My grandma actually got her for me, and I was not expecting it at all. And I was so excited. I'll insert a picture here of me receiving her. But yeah, so I love Julie. She came with like really bad condition hair, but at the time, obviously I was young, I did not care. But now I've done a hot water dunk, I've conditioned it. It's a lot better quality than it was. Obviously it's not the greatest, and like 3 years into me having her, my dog ate her hand, so she does have half a hand, but I mean it adds character, and she'll forever be my childhood Julie. So yeah, she means a lot. I've also added freckles to her. I don't know if you can see that, but she's really cute, and I feel like this outfit I got recently, and I feel like this just screams Julie. She's like very quiet. She's also like Bella, she's kind of the boss, but like in a nice mum way. She's definitely the mum friend. Like she's very quiet, she likes to read, she likes animals, and yeah, this is my second doll, Julie. I had quite a big gap. Well, not quite a big gap actually. Actually, I only had like 2-year gap until I got my next doll, and it's actually when my family surprised me. Because I don't know if you could tell, or if you didn't know, I'm from the UK, so getting American Girl dolls is very hard, especially back then. It was like near impossible. So I was very lucky that I got the 2 that I had. But then my family surprised me with a trip to New York and told me that I could go to the American Girl doll store. So I saved and saved and saved, and I got Truly Me number 24. So I had always wanted a blonde doll. Like that was my go-to doll. I think it's because of Sophie from Mixie Pixie 7's channel. I was obsessed with her, so I really wanted her, but for some reason, don't mind Mama making her appearance as usual, but for some reason I didn't pick her. I just fell in love with 24. I was there for a while. I so wish I was blogging in those days, because I was there for so long picking which one, because I knew that I had saved up for so long, so I picked her just because I loved her freckles, and obviously she is blonde, and I loved her curly hair, and she was very different to the two dolls that I had back home, obviously Bella and Julie. So she's wearing the Truly Me shoes that she comes with, just some socks, and this dress, which I cannot for the life remember me what it's called. I'm really bad with doll outfit names. So yeah, and then this little scrunchie that I got. She is like I always see her as like very childlike, like she's quite young, very energetic. She keeps all the dolls on their feet, very girly, pink, bubbly, like Barbie. She's my Barbie doll basically. So yeah, this is April, and I called it April because we went to New York in April. I went back to the American Girl doll store whilst I was in New York, and I fell in love with this doll, and I fell in love with this doll because I was obsessed with McKenna. But obviously I went in 2016, I think it was, and I couldn't get McKenna. But this doll, back then, I was like, oh, she's basically McKenna. So I got Truly Me, can't remember the number, so I'll insert it here. I'll insert all the numbers just so you guys know, because right now I cannot think of me. I should have done my research. But yeah, she was like the closest to McKenna I could get, obviously with like the caramel hair, the blue eyes. Like I really wanted a doll with straight hair, with like this layered look that's like really soft, and her hair is still really soft. Just because I loved Julie, but her hair at the time was not the greatest. So Maddie came along, and I called her Maddie because she kind of reminded me of Maddie Ziegler. And yeah, Maddie's my tomboy doll. She's the only doll that I've actually given a nose piercing to. She is a lesbian just like me, and yeah, she's like the tomboy doll. She's a bit moody, a bit grouchy, but everyone loves her, and she knows how to have a good time. So this is Maddie. I went back to the American Girl doll store. Literally, I think this was on like the last day we were in New York, because I just wanted to say goodbye, and they had a deal on. I think it was Mary Ellen's accessories, Mary Ellen's little dog, and Mary Ellen's birthday dress and crinoline, and it was all for like $120, which thinking back to it now is like actually a really good deal. And it definitely was $120 because I literally checked before this video, and if I can find the picture I'll insert it. Yeah, so I got Mary Ellen. I've always been obsessed with the 50s, and I love Mary Ellen and her collection, but I just loved the Truly Me's a bit more, so that's why I didn't choose her like straight away. But I obviously eventually got her. My mum let me get her just because we knew that we probably would never be going back to America. So I got her, and I gave most of the stuff that it came with to my nan, because my nan also collects American Girl dolls, and I kept her, and I think I kept her accessories. So this is Mary Ellen. She's very shy. She's like my little croquette girl. Like she loves all things ribbon and fancy. She's very bougie. Like she is like a vanilla, like clean cut girl, like that kind of aesthetic. And yeah, so I also added freckles to her just because I never really bonded with her. I don't know why. I think it's because when I was a kid and I had them and I played with them, I played with my other 4 dolls a lot more, and I just don't know why. I think it's because I was so scared to like mess with her hair, even though obviously it's not that curly. But I added freckles to her, and I've given her more of a personality now, because back then I used to have her as like the baker, and she still does love baking. But now I think I love her a lot more. She's a beautiful doll, and she's really pretty, and I'm glad that I have her in my collection. Then I grew up, and I never grew out of American Girl, but I went to uni, so there was a lot of years flown by, because I was only like 13 when I went to New York and I got those dolls. So I did a lot of growing up, and I went to university, and it was only when I started not really caring what anyone thought in university, I was just like, you know what, like I'm gonna do me, I'm gonna collect my dolls, I'm not gonna care what anyone thinks, which by the way you should all be doing. Do not care at all. So I went on eBay, and I was like, I really want to get a new American Girl doll, because I didn't have any with me, they were all back home in storage. And I was like, let me just see, because I've not been on eBay since I literally bought Bella to look for American Girl dolls. And I went on eBay and I was like, oh my god, finally American Girl has come to the UK. in the second-hand kind of case, because there was loads more listings, there was loads of accessories, play sets, furniture, everything, and I was just like mind blown. And I found this doll and I got her for £50, I think it was, and she was a bargain. The photos weren't the best, so I didn't really know what I was getting until she arrived, and she is in like perfect condition. Mama just loves being the star of the show, don't you? In every video she likes to make a little cameo. Then Nancy arrived, and Nancy is, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, but 55, and 55 does have like wavy hair, I believe, whereas hers is like perfectly straight, but she came to me that way and I love her. I've also added these like pink extensions, they just clip in and clip out, but she is like my Y2K baddie, so she has all the coolest fits. Yeah, she's like a little fashionista. This is literally a Build-A-Bear skirt. Obviously this is from American Girl. I didn't buy it when I was in New York, I got this from eBay. I made her this little necklace. These little shoes are Sophia's. Glasses are American Girl. This bracelet is Our Generation. And yeah, and if you're interested in the little hair extensions, I got them from Etsy. Yeah, she's my little Y2K princess, and this is Nancy. And I named her from Nancy from Stranger Things. Kind of like rekindled my love and my obsession with American Girl. And I was at the time I was living in halls of residence. I don't know why I couldn't say that, which in the UK, basically when you go to university, you can either live in a house, which I am now, or you can live in halls of residence, which is like dorms, which you have your own room, but it's very small. So I didn't have enough space, even though when this girl came up on eBay, she was £20, buy it now. So obviously I bought her there and then. That she arrived, however, she did not look like this. I think I have a picture, or I'll screenshot it from my last collection video and I'll insert it here, of what she used to look like. I've just recently re-wigged her and I'm obsessed with how she looks now. She has a Joss wig that I got off eBay and she just looks amazing. She's my beach girl, she loves to surf, she's a bit of a tomboy. Her and Maddie hang out a lot. Originally I think she was a 27 or a 22. I think she was 27. So yeah, so she just has the blue eyes and now she has brown hair and she's really cute. The reason she was £20 is because she's got ink stains on her leg, but I'm gonna do an acne treatment on her and hopefully she'll be good as new, but she doesn't mind. And if I can't get it off, I think I'm just gonna turn them into tattoos, or I might just leave them because I'm a bit scared. But yeah, so this is Robin and she is also named after a Stranger Things character. So yeah, she's really cute and I love her, that her hair is so much better than it was. So this is Robin. Okay, moving on to my 8th doll, I'm pretty sure. This one's probably got my favourite story about it. Basically, I went to an antique shop and I found her and I nearly passed out because I'm in the UK. Like, you don't find American Girl dolls in antique shops. You don't find them in charity shops unless you're very, very lucky, which I guess I was, because I found Pleasant Company Addie. So this is my Addie doll. I have braided her hair, don't kill me. I'm gonna take it out, but I just wanted to see what she looked like with braids. She's in like perfect condition. Her joints were a bit loose and her wig's a bit bald at the back, but I got her for £26. So, and someone commented on one of my videos saying that she's a white body Addie, which I don't know if she is, because like her body's a lot paler than she is, but it's not white. So I'm not sure. Like, this is what her body looks like. But anyway, she's still a bargain, and Pleasant Company, she's a beautiful doll. I have ruined her a bit because I bent out of shape her earring, but we're not going to talk about that. So this doll, obviously I got her and I was obsessed. I was like, oh my god, but I have just not bothered with her. Like, I feel so bad because I just can't like connect with this doll. And I still can't really, even though she does look very cute in this outfit. This is Grace's. This is from that little cowboy outfit. And these are Mary Ellen's school dress shoes. Yeah, I think I'm slowly getting there with her. I was debating selling her, but because she's the only doll that I've ever found out in the wild, I just didn't want to part with her because like she's like my lucky charm. But But yeah, I think I'm still getting there. I still need to just like bond with her a bit more, because she's such a pretty doll. I just don't know why, like I just can't connect with her. So any advice, comment down below. But yeah, this is Addie. She is also the first doll that I've actually tightened her limbs. They were so loose, and now, I mean, they've already loosened a bit, but they're better than they were. And yeah, it wasn't that scary, even though I never knew how much stuffing they actually have inside of them. I then went onto Facebook Marketplace because the obsession was already back and flourishing, and I was like, hey, this is gonna be a new thing. So I went on Facebook Marketplace and I had a look at what American Girl dolls were listed there. There wasn't many, but I came across this listing of 2 dolls for £30, and I messaged my nan and I was like, do you want to go halves? Because one of them was 24, which obviously I already have. And I was like, you can have 24 and I'll have this other one, and they'll be £15 each. And she was like, yes, of course. So we got them, and along came Gwen. So she's not actually a Gwen doll. She is number, again, I can't remember, so I'll put it here. She has the green eyes, a friend, and she has blonde hair, and she's so cute. I love this doll so much. I think she is the reason that I fell in love with like dolls with fringes, because she's just so cute. And I always wanted a doll called Gwen just because it's like a family inside joke. So I called her Gwen, and I think she really suits it. And yeah, she's literally perfect, apart from she's got a little ink stain here. But once I get this acne cream, I'm literally going to do everyone, and no one's going to have any stains on them. So she's really pretty. She's wearing Kit's skirt and the jumper. I've just rolled the sleeves in. These are the cowboy boots that go with the skirt Addie was wearing. And this shirt is just from Sophia's, and she's got a little claw clip in. And she's just really cute. I forgot to tell you Addie's personality, but I haven't really made a personality for Addie. Gwen is my bookworm. She is obsessed with books and nature. She's always growing things. If I had a greenhouse, she would be in it. So that's her little personality. She's very quiet. She tends to hang around with Julie a lot just because they have similar interests, and she's quite mature. And yeah, that's her little personality that I made for her. And yeah, this is Gwen. Next up in my collection is one doll that I thought I would never get my hands on. So after I got all of the dolls from eBay and stuff, I was searching and searching and searching for a doll that looked, you know, like me. But I didn't know at the time that they actually do make American Girl dolls with coloured hair. And my hair was like bright pink at the time, so I think you know where this is going, and if you've already seen my videos then you obviously will. But I really wanted 87 and I couldn't find it anywhere. There was like one on eBay for £200 and I was like, I just don't have that money. But then a really great opportunity came up, and I actually got invited to work at New York Fashion Week. So if you want to go see everything about that, I've got a lot of videos posted. But basically I flew to New York on my own, worked at Fashion Week, and then pretty much spent the rest of the days in the American Girl doll store. And it was amazing. And I picked out the last 87 because just as I got to New York, they decided to bring out the new Truly Me dolls with the eyelashes, which don't even get me started on. But they had one 87 left, and I was like, oh my god, she's meant to be. Vivian was born, and the reason I called her Vivian was after Vivian Westwood, because I thought it's only fitting she has to have a fashion related name, seeing as I was in New York for Fashion Week. She was originally called Anna, which I think might be in my other video that she's called Anna after Anna Wintour, but I think she just suits Vivian, or Vivi for short. And she is just my mini-me. Like, she's just me. So her personality is me. She loves making videos, she loves fashion, anything bright and sparkly. Yeah, she's just like my mini-me. Even though I don't have blue eyes, I guess I can't have everything. But I love her blue eyes. They're like really pretty. And I have heard a lot of bad reviews about her, like her wig being thin, but I think I got lucky. I've got like, she's got a lot of hair, like a lot of hair, and it's not fulled out or anything, even though there's literally a hair on her there. But yeah, so she's wearing a Build-A-Bear skirt again. This top is American Girl. I don't know what outfit it's from, I'm sorry. And this is Julie's pinball outfit, I think. And then she's just wearing Designer Friend doll shoes. Carried her around New York with me pretty much the whole time I was there. I got a lot of stares, but you know, I don't care. Probably never gonna see them people again. So yeah, my hair was literally the exact same colour as hers as well, so it was pretty iconic. Yeah, this is doll number 10, I think she was. Yeah, she was actually number 10, which is pretty cool. And this is Vivi, or Vivian. And like I said, I spent a lot of my New York trip in the American Girl doll store. I really wanted to get another doll, but I was really angry that the Truly Me dolls were just not what I expected. And I went through like all of them and I just couldn't find any that I liked or any that actually had decent eyelashes. I was there at the same time as the doll studio by Chris, and I remember just watching him go through all these dolls and I was thinking, if I'm gonna have to do the same to try and find one decent one, like, it's just not worth it. And I didn't really like any of the dolls. So I went downstairs and I looked in the historical section and I actually fell in love with Rebecca. And I did not expect to get a Rebecca doll at all. And I think it's kind of special because whilst I was queuing up, waiting in line for the store to open, the very first time I went there, I was waiting in line with these two girls and their mum and their grandma. And they were obsessed with the fact that I was from the UK. They took pictures of me, they got me to do like videos and stuff and everything of me saying different words. It was crazy. But they had Rebecca's and they were there to get Rebecca's Hanukkah outfit. So I think it's kind of cute that I've got a Rebecca because it just reminds me of them. But yeah, she is my little bubbly girl. She's like the pastel Danish aesthetic, like anything pastel. Like, she loves Care Bears, she loves like stuff like that. Her and April get on very well because they're very like childish and like they love their toys and stuff like that. Rebecca's literally such a pretty doll, like I'm obsessed with her so much. Like, look at her face and her curls. And I picked one out that I liked because her hair was, it's weird, her hair's different. Like, I think it's just where the curls drop out, but like her hair was longer in some of the boxes in the dolls there. But I got this one and she's like my first like proper short-haired doll. She's wearing the flashing little platform shoes and then this dress that I got from Simon's Collectibles, which is just, I can't remember what it's called. It's like something Star, I'm pretty sure. But I love this dress. Like, I would wear this dress. And then she's wearing McKenna's headband, I'm pretty sure that is. But yeah, she's really cute. So I had to get her, and those were the two dolls that I got from America. So obviously I had spent a lot of money in New York, so I didn't get any more dolls, but I did put one on my Christmas list because my nan and me collect American Girl dolls and it's like our thing. So I put one on my Christmas list and she was like, put one down because you never know, it might happen. So I did. I put the highest doll on my wish list on my list and she actually got me her. And I've also posted a video on this, so make sure you go check that out. Hello, mama. But I got Miss Grace Thomas. She was on my wish list. Her and McKenna are the top of my wish lists, and I could not believe I got her. And the woman that we got her off had just sent her to the doll hospital, which I don't even know how she did because she lived in the UK, but anyway. So she has had a completely new head. Literally her limbs are perfect. She's not got one mark on her, and oh, she's so pretty. I've not even taken her braid out because I'm too scared because she just looks so perfect and her hair is so soft and she's so photogenic. She is my like fancy doll. Like, she's always dressed up nice. She loves her florals, very girly, and she also obviously loves to bake with Mary Ellen. And yeah, I just still cannot believe to this day that I have her. Like, oh, she's definitely one of my favourites. Not that I have favourites, guys, but she definitely is one of my favourites. Next doll I also got from Facebook Marketplace. I think I paid like £40 for her, which is a bargain. This doll, which I'm pretty sure is 42, I might be wrong again, but this is Claudia. My girlfriend actually named her Claudia because she loves the Monster High doll character Claudine. So she's named after her, and oh, this doll is so pretty. Again, very photogenic. Her hair's perfect. The reason she was so cheap is because she has like a signature on her body, but it's in the same coloured pen as like the canvas, so you can't even tell, and obviously she's always dressed anyway. So this is Miss Claudia. She is a ballerina, if you can't already tell. She's normally always in her ballet gear or something pink and frilly. She's so pretty. This outfit is actually from, I think it's a GOT stall. I got it off eBay. I just love the bead details. She also came with her ears pierced, which is really cute. She's got stuff all over her face. I don't know what it is. It's like glitter, but obviously she needs a bit of a wash because my dolls get a bit dusty. So yeah, but obviously her limbs are perfect. She is literally perfect. So I'm so glad I got her for such a good price. This is Claudia. Next doll is again one that I did not think I would be getting at all. Whilst I was in this American Girl doll store in New York, I was looking at these dolls, Welly Wishers obviously, you already know where this is going, and my sister actually fell in love with one, and my mum and my nan were obsessed, and I really liked this one doll, but I didn't get it because I thought these are more popular in the UK to find secondhand, so I thought I'd just wait, and I ended up getting her on eBay for £16. So yeah, this is where came Ashlyn, I think her name is. I still haven't named her because I don't want that to be her name. But yeah, she's in a Glitzy Girls outfit, which I don't know if it's just a UK thing, but they're basically like dolls the exact same size and they fit into them perfect, even the shoes. But she's so cute and she's my only Welly Wisher, and I just love the size. Like, they're just so cute and tiny, and they're easier to take out in public with you as well because they obviously fit into a bag better. The reason she was so cheap is because she's had a haircut. I don't know if you can see, but like literally it blends in. Like, I do not care. I'm not that picky when it comes to my dolls. I feel like it adds character. So she's really cute, and obviously she's like the youngest. She's like the little sister. She's also a ballerina, so her and Claudia are like best friends, and I find it cute that I got them like around the same time. So yeah, any name suggestions, comment down below. Next up is another top wish list doll, and I still to this day cannot believe that I've got her, but I got her in a really good deal. This woman decided to list like her whole brand new inbox collection on one of the UK like American Girl doll groups, and I snagged her up, and I also like kind of negotiated it and get her a little cheaper. So I did pay, this is the most expensive doll, and I did pay £120 for her, but it was the doll. She came with like 4 outfits in box, and the doll's literally brand new, and she is the Tang, and oh, she was worth it. I'm sorry, but you can probably get her cheaper in the US, but over here you just never see this doll. So I'm so glad I got her because she's so unique, and she was also on sale the very first time I went to New York, and I was obsessed with her because obviously she's a YouTuber and I always wanted to be a YouTuber, and here I am. So I thought I definitely need her in my collection, and she is my Bratz doll basically. She's like my American Girl doll sized Jade from Bratz. So she's always in the most fashionable get-ups. This right now is like quite pastel for her. She's normally in like something hot pink or red. But yeah, I love her so much. I also added another one of those little clip-in things. It does come out, don't worry, I didn't like sew pink into her hair. But yeah, she's literally perfect. Her hair is so soft. Her limbs are literally perfect. She's not got one mark. She came with like her camera accessories and like 2 outfits as well, which I actually sold some of the outfits just because I wouldn't use them. So I actually made some money back off her, and oh, I love her so much. I call her Z still, and she is, yeah, like my fashionista, like I said. Her and Bella are besties, and I love her. If you don't have Z in your collection, you need to get her, or anyone with a Jess mold, because look at her, she's just gorgeous. Like, I love this doll so much. She is another one of my favorites. So yeah, this is Z. And I was just on an American Girl doll look streak, I guess, at this time of my life, because I got another wishlist doll, and this wishlist doll was probably even higher than Grace. Is Miss McKenna, because McKenna is probably what started it all, because her movie was on Netflix like years and years and years ago. Before I even discovered American Girl doll YouTube, I watched her movie on Netflix, and at the time I was like obsessed with gymnastics, wanted to be a gymnast. So it was very fitting. And then I think that's what made me go to YouTube, because I was like searching about this doll. Like, I didn't even know she was a doll at the time, and then when I found out, I was like, oh my god. And I was obsessed because obviously she's like not really got a part in, and her hair is just amazing. So I got this doll for £90, and she came with so much stuff. She came with a load of wishlist outfits, she came with accessories. I think I posted a video. I did post a video, yeah, and it wasn't actually this doll that came in the bundle, it was another McKenna, and I feel really guilty about this. Basically, I got McKenna for £90 in that bundle, but this McKenna came along in another bundle, which I'll talk about later, and her hair is literally perfect. And I've always said that if I want a McKenna, I want her to have perfect hair, same with Grace. So I replaced them, I switched them out. But I hadn't really bonded with my McKenna that much because of her hair. It wasn't the best, it was like coming off at the top. So I'm glad that I have her. As bad as I feel about it, like, come on, look at her hair, it's literally perfect and it's so soft, and I love her. And she's a very recent doll actually, so I don't really have a personality for her yet, but I think it's just gonna stay true to herself. And yeah, she's gonna be like preppy, she's still a gymnast, she's a very like, I don't know, sporty but fashionable, cute, and I love her. And I can't believe that I literally have ticked off like anyone that I ever wanted from my, I still have a wish list, don't get me wrong, I still have a wish list, but the main ones from my childhood, Grace and McKenna and Z, I have. So life's complete. This doll was very unexpected, so I got her from eBay for £40, yeah. And the reason she's unexpected is because obviously when I first went to New York, she was the girl of the year, and my mum was like, oh my god, she's so pretty, you need to get her. But I was set on a blonde Truly Me, so I was like, nope, I want a blonde Truly Me, and that's when I got April. So I just kind of ignored her, but then my nan got her, and I was obsessed. Like, she's so pretty, and I was so annoyed that I didn't get her because she doesn't really come up for sale that much. But then when I decided that I definitely want her, she came up a lot, so I was quite lucky and I got her. Her hair is perfect, like it's nice and soft. Obviously it's not wavy anymore, but I'm not that mad about it. Like, it's kind of like layered and still a bit wavy, but I love her. Like, she's so pretty. Like, oh, just look at her. Let's just take a minute. Yeah, she's so pretty. She's in an Our Generation dress. These socks were handmade, and these shoes, I don't even know, I think they're like baby doll shoes, but you know, they fit. So I will come back to you when I have a personality for her. I think it's going to be quite similar to like Grace. Like, she's quite like fancy, she likes to be dressed nice, but she's a bit more like street style. Like, she's in with the trends, like she knows what's going on. So I can't wait to like dress her up more. But yes, this next doll was another one that was on my wish list, a bit further down, and the reason that I wanted this doll so much is I think it's Basil Mentos that has her, maybe even Mixie Pixie 7, I can't remember, I've not watched them channels in a long time. Recently I discovered the lovely Anne from Now and Forever AG, and she had this doll and it just made me want her even more. So I went on eBay and I won her in a bidding where actually all the money went to charity, so I was really happy about that. I got her for £50, I think it was, and she came with 2 outfits, were on my wish list as well. So she is number 23. Oh, I got there guys. And oh, I just love her. Her hair is so cool, like look at that bounce. And she's an old 23 as well, and she's in like perfect condition. Like, I love her. And yeah, I know a few people don't really like her, and I know recently literally Anne has completely made over hers, but I love her the way she is. Like, she's so cute. I think you have to get a good one, like, because I've seen so many different ones and they look all different. Like, she's called Summer, and I love her. She is my fairy doll. Like, she basically is just a fairy. She likes to prance around in pretty dresses and be in the garden, and yeah, she loves cats as well. So that's the little personality for her. and I just love her so much. She's so pretty. Like, I think I got a good 23, and if you don't have a 23, you should get her because she's so cute and she's so pretty. Doll, I actually vlogged, but I haven't edited the video yet just because I don't think anyone was going to be interested in watching it. But let me know if you're interested in watching me go get a doll from Facebook Marketplace. And when I say that, I had to get 2 trains to go get this doll because she was listed for £20 along with another doll, along with a carry case, like, you know, the American Girl doll box carry cases. So I was like, obviously, I'm gonna go get her. So this is my beautiful cotton candy. She is called Cleo, and oh, she's so pretty. I actually was watching one on eBay, and she went for £19 from the same place that I got Summer from, but I didn't win her because I forgot, so my bad. But eventually I got her, and I still got her for a really good price. Her hair's perfect. She's not got any marks on her. She came with a Kira doll, which I'm going to show you that at the end of the video because I've got a few dolls that I don't really consider in my collection because I'm selling them or they need work doing to them, but I'll show you that at the end. She came with a Kira doll. But yeah, so she is like my Sanrio girl. She loves Hello Kitty, she loves pastels, she loves My Little Pony, anything like that. She's quite like Harajuku style, even though she's not really dressed like it right now, but that's just because I did a photo shoot with her. And if you want to see those videos, make sure you check out my personal Insta. Yeah, I just love her. Her hair is so pretty. I've always been a bit salty about this doll because I feel like this is like a go-to doll for like little kids and they always wreck them. Like when I was in New York, I saw so many kids carrying them around and their hair was like backcombed and frizzy, and she was actually on the shelf with the last 87 that I got, and I was like, yeah, I'm staying away from that doll. But I'm so sorry I said that because she's so pretty. Down to the last 2 dolls of my collection, and I'm guessing it's probably going to forever grow. But the next doll I got for £20, and she came with, again, loads of clothes, and she came with another doll, which I'll show you at the end. And she was originally a kit doll, but her whole front hair had been cut. I'll insert a picture here. So I also re-wigged her and I gave her a Nelly wig. It's a bit messed up at the minute. Let me just... I was gonna film me re-wigging my dolls, but it was too traumatic and I was too scared, so I didn't, so I'm sorry. But yeah, this is what she looks like now. She basically looks like Nelly because of the blue eyes, freckles, the bushy brows, but she's like a classic mold Nelly, which is pretty cool. And I think she really, her wig's not actually glued on, so let me just but yeah, she is really cute with this wig. I haven't glued it on because I still want a kit doll, so I want to try find a kit wig for her, so that's why I've not glued it on. But you know, she can dye her hair if you like. I dye my hair all the time, so it's fine. But yeah, so eventually I'm gonna get her a kit wig, but for now she's a redhead and she rocks it because she looks so cute. Kit is my like, just, she does everything kind of doll. Like, she's not afraid to tell the other dolls how she feels. She's constantly doing something crazy. Like, this doll I've actually had with me quite a lot recently. Like, I take her to my friend's house, I've had her at parties, so she likes to drink, she likes to have a good time. So yeah, this is Kit, and yeah, I'm still calling her Kit even though she does not look like Kit. But eventually she will be a kit again. So yeah. Now, my last doll actually came in a bundle with the McKenna that I got, but I wanted to put McKenna in the timeline that I got the original McKenna, just so it made me feel a bit better about replacing them. But yeah, so the next doll is another wishlist doll, and I ticked her off and I was like so happy because she's perfect. And I recently took her to the cinema with me, so you probably know who she is if you follow me on TikTok. Which, if you don't follow me on TikTok, then what are you doing? Go follow me on TikTok. Anyway, it is Chrissa. And Chrissa's another childhood fave, obviously because of her movie. Like, her movie just hits different. I used to watch her movie with my friends who didn't even know what American Girl was, and they even loved it. Like, it's just so good. It has baby Caitlin Dever in it, and I just love her movie. Like, everything's so cute about it. So this is Chrissa. She's so pretty, like she's literally perfect. Her hair's nice, her limbs are tight. She does have a few marks on them, like the ones that came in the bundle have a few marks, but I'm gonna eventually try to get them off. But none of them are noticeable. So yeah, she's so cute. She's gonna be like my little preppy, like quite nerdy but in a stylish kind of way, like Legally Blonde kind of vibes. Like she's gonna be a lawyer, but you know, yeah, she's so pretty and I love her so much. And that conducts my collection video. I am going to show you the dolls that I have, which are either up for sale or gonna be up for sale, because technically they're still part of my collection, just not for long. And yeah, I'll show you. So these are the dolls that I have that have come in my bundles, or they've come with other dolls I wanted, and I'm either like not that fussed about them, so I'm going to be selling them, or they need some work. So this is the Kira that came with my cotton candy Cleo, and Kira's such a pretty doll. Like her hair is so nice, but she's just too close to Julie for me, so I'm going to be selling her once I get this monstrosity off. Like, eyeliner's just not working for you, babe. But yeah, so I'm going to be selling her. This doll came with Chrissa and McKenna, and there's nothing wrong with her apart from she has this little mark on her, so I'm going to be doing the acne thing on her, and I think I'm going to be selling her to a friend because I think she wants her, and she's such a cute doll. I was debating keeping her because she's so cute, but I do not need another blue-eyed, brown-haired doll. And then this cutie also came with her, and she just has a little mark here, so I'm going to be doing the acne thing to her as well. And she's perfect otherwise. I've dressed her in this little skating outfit because I think that's what I'm going to sell her in. And obviously Mia is a ice skater anyway. And I'm trying so hard not to get attached to this doll because I've never been bothered about a Mia before. And like, I think she's really pretty, but I've never like, oh, I really need her, I want her. So I'm trying not to get attached, but I may end up keeping her because she's just so pretty. And then this doll's also up for sale. She came with the kit doll. She's an older doll, so she's not in the best condition, but her hair's still pretty good and her limbs are tight. So yeah, and then this doll came with some clothes that I bought off eBay, and I got a really good deal, but her hair was awful, so I've re-wigged her and given her a Chrissa wig. So now she looks like a little Chrissa wannabe, but she's really cute. Like, her hair's a bit messed up because of how I've been storing them, but they're really cute. So these are the guys that are in my collection. They are just not mine, if that makes sense. So these are all my girls. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you comment down below any questions, any thoughts, anything, even if you just want to say hi. Follow my personal Insta and my doll Insta, and also if you want to follow my TikTok, go ahead. And make sure you subscribe for more. I've got some more content coming up, and I've got a very exciting summer, a summer in the US, so I'll be making a lot of doll content. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye.